lunch yesterday with a really handsome guy.
Was that right?
I was wondering, was it a date?
That was Tim Sabian.
Oh,
Where was his wedding ring?
I don't know. Maybe he ate it.
Are you seeing him?
I see him every day.
No,
What
but
are you
I mean, is
talking
something
about?
going on?
No, what are you talking about?
Are you two lovers?
No.
Would you go out with him if he asked you out?
No, we work together.
So what? You don't think he'd be a good man for you?
No.
You're not attracted to him physically,
I think Tim is a lovely person.
but not your type. If he said to you in a serious way, Robin, I've admired you,
I don't know him in that way.
but I'm asking you to think of him that way. Is he someone you're interested in?
No. Now,
Is that true?
Why in the world would you
I am having
even
a thought.
think that?
I have an idea.
You have an idea. No, we were talking business.
Rachel, you said that she was with a really, really handsome guy. You
he
sure?
looked like a silver fox. He had a very nice suit on, tall.
You know, I've heard other women say Tim
I
is good
told
looking.
you, Tim. We've heard it in these halls.
Doesn't he look
a
like?
lot.
Listen, I love Tim, but doesn't he look like Rush Limbaugh?
No.
Is Rush Limbaugh a really good looking guy?
No.
Tim's a double for Rush Limbaugh.
No, he's not.
If
No,
he is, he's a
handsome.
good-looking Rush Limbaugh.
I've heard Beth said Tim's good looking.
Yeah.
What did Tim eat at lunch when he goes with you? Does he act like he's dieting? See, you're kind of a buzzkill. Tim eats like a fucking horse.
Well,
Wait, I think Robin was having French fries and ketchup, so I wanted to find
Were
out how
you?
the diet's going.
It's again a place where I can't have food that I would like to eat, so I had.
Honey, that's going to kill you.
No, I didn't eat all the French fries. I ate 5 French fries.
French fries.
Yeah, I had mushrooms and cauliflower and French fries.
You're so no fun anymore. French fries is fun, but you say French fries. French fries.
What is it? French fries.
French fries. You're angry at those French fries.
I hate French fries.
Right.
Because it's so good.
So you had lunch with Tim.
Yeah.
And what does Tim get? Like green
He had
drink?
some kind of lobster salad. There's no
Yeah.
green drink in this restaurant.
Tim's such a fucking phony around you. That's why I'm thinking maybe there's something between you two, because Tim, you know how like when you're in love with a girl, you act a certain way to get her? Tim acts a whole nother way
playing
around
the
Robin.
game.
Yeah. Tim eats like a cow. He's put back all his weight that he lost from Robin's green drink. And, so you say to yourself, what's he eating? He goes to lunch with Robin, he has a little crab salad.
No lobster.
Lobster salad.
Can I tell you the weirdest thing? This is how I knew Robin. And
By the
Tim
way, I do not eat lobster anymore. I love
No?
lobster, but I will not eat it.
How come?
Why is that?
I don't like the way they kill them. You can't boil something in a pot and not feel fucking bad.
But you eat chicken,
yeah,
and they cut the head off.
Humane.
It's humane that they cut the head off?
If I threw you alive in boiling hot water, I'd rather you cut my fucking head off. If you gave me a choice, I'm going to give you a choice on how to die. I'm going to cut your head off, or I'm going to throw you in a pot of boiling
All right,
water.
I'm taking the head.
Right.
You're right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
The lobster knows, you think?
I think the lobster does know. People have taught, like, you go in a restaurant, they go, the lobster has no feelings, they have no nerves, don't worry about it. I go,
How do they
bullshit.
know
I
that?
hear
They
them
just say that to make you feel better.
I hear
right?
these lobsters screaming. They go, that's not screaming. That's the compression of the
Right.
shell. And I go, you're fucking
That's steam
crazy.
building up inside the shell and being
Yeah.
released.
That's the sound of joy, my friend.
So you don't eat
There's
meat?
nothing better than being boiled alive.
You don't eat any meat at all?
I don't eat any red meat.
No red meat at all?
He
No.
eats chicken.
I eat
No,
chicken.
no, but red meat. Because
No,
those
never.
they hang the cows up and they shoot them in the
No,
head.
because cows are like my dog. Like my dog is so loyal and like. Have you ever hung out with a cow?
No.
They'll follow you around like a dog. I can't deal with that. Believe me, I don't even like eating the chicken and turkey. But
Because the chicken will follow you around.
I hate my lunch here too. That potato they make in that turkey is awful. I got to get a lunch that
you
I
switch it
enjoy.
up. You just keep trying until you find
Yeah,
something.
I got to get a decent lunch.
But I want to tell you how I found out that Robin was at lunch with Tim yesterday. It was the funniest thing. So
Yeah.
I went out somewhere. When I walked in, I saw little Mikey sitting in the lobby. And I knew that little Mikey I'd seen that he had some appointment with Tim. He's trying to get
Right.
a job here. So then I walked away again, like a half an hour later, I walked out. Mikey's still in the lobby. A half an hour later, I walked out. Mikey's still in the lobby. I go, what time is your appointment? It was 2:00 now.
Yeah.
I go, what time is your appointment? He goes, 1:00. Tim's out to lunch with Robin.
That is bullshit.
What did he do?
That's not cool.
I
I know.
asked him to go to lunch with me a week ago.
That's not
Why
cool.
would he give Mikey
Is that how Tim's running
an
my company?
appointment?
Usually not, but it was weird.
Because,
I
you
felt
know
so
what?
sorry
I'm
for
going
him.
to tell you something.
But I don't know how Mikey knew
Little
that
Mikey is more important to me than half the shitheads that Tim meets with. I'm going to tell you something. To me, little Mikey is a contributor to this show. He does it because he loves the show. He makes really funny songs. And I happen to think he'd be an excellent employee. I don't know what his work habits
Right.
are, but I think he's got real talent. For him to be treated like that is absolutely disgusting and disgraceful. Where is Tim?
Well, how did Tim do that? Because he left me waiting for a half an hour. I think he had a real scheduling problem
There's so many
yesterday.
projects and initiatives going on around these channels.
Listen,
And
that
I
ain't
think
right.
he might have forgotten he had agreed to have lunch with me and maybe scheduled little Mikey.
Does he have a
and
book?
then he couldn't say that he couldn't have lunch with me.
I tell you what,
Does he keep an appointment book?
Jared,
I have no
I've been in there. Howard,
Yes.
Jared is his book, and it literally
No,
is.
good. Let me tell you something.
Jared
happened
goes,
to me.
Tim, don't forget, 15 minutes, you have to go meet.
No. Let me tell you what happened to me. I never used to keep my own schedule. I didn't understand it, didn't know how to do it. I met my wife, and I saw that she taught me how to keep my own book. And these people who walk around and don't keep a book are offensive to me because they're keeping themselves childlike. You got to be in charge of your schedule. You're running a business, and you don't wait for Jared to tell you. I used to do that to Laura. I'd say, Laura, no one told me. No, it's my own fault. I can't blame Laura. Laura's got her own life. I got to have my schedule in front of me. I say, 1 o'clock, I got a lunch. At 2 o'clock, I'm meeting little Mikey.
Well, he might keep his own schedule, but I'll tell you, there's a lot of times I'll be in there talking to Tim, and Jared will come in and
Yeah.
go, Don Buchwald's on the phone, but don't forget, 10 minutes, you're down the hall, and then at 2:30
Well, I got news for you. Jared's job is totally unnecessary. If he needs a babysitter, Tim, to sit and tell him when to do his schedule,
What's that?
that's something's echoing on this line, on Rachel's line. But getting back to the main premise, beside keeping your own schedule, which, by the way, you got to grow up and keep your... Where is Tim?
I don't know.
I'm trying to correct him, and he's not here.
You know, I get on a roll,
Nobody
and all
told
of a
him he
sudden
was
things
supposed
start
to
to
be here.
happen.
What's that, Tim?
You know, I get on a roll, and all of a sudden things start to happen.
Right. He gets on a roll.
Well, yeah, that was his excuse yesterday. He blamed it on Don.
Little Mikey sitting there for an hour doesn't...
That's not right
That ain't
because
cool.
he didn't arrive at lunch till 12:30,
There's
and
a lot
if
to
Mikey
talk
was
about.
supposed to be there at 1.
But Tim's so important? But he can keep little Mikey's more important than Tim.
Sit outside my office until I'm ready to give you an audience.
Little Mikey keeps the people laughing. To me, laughs go first. Hey, Vay.
Just change your schedule.
You're telling me you wouldn't fuck Tim?
Oh, stop it. I
You
don't
would.
think
Of
of
course
Tim
you
that
would.
way.
Yes.
You would.
Yes.
You're
I
attracted to him.
wouldn't do that to him or you or Fred.
Why?
Yes.
Because I don't think of you guys in that way.
No,
Yes.
bullshit.
Howard, one more question about that lunch. The chef came over, and I'm
Right.
thinking, if the chef comes over, can't you ask for a green drink once they know who you are and what you like?
They'll make
There's
you
no
things.
green drink back there.
They'll make you things they know how to make. I don't know, Rachel. Who's this? Rachel Butera?
No.
No. Rachel Butera is the one who was in the contest, the imitation contest, the impression contest.
Oh,
I like her.
yeah. Not that we don't like you.
I like Rachel from New York City, too.
Sure, thanks.
Are you
I'm a big
Rachel
fan.
Ray?
No.
Oh.
But Howard, my mom used to listen. I lived in South Jersey in high school in the 70s. My mom used to listen to a crackly old transistor radio of your show from Washington, D.C., and she'd ignore me and my sisters during breakfast. She would just keep her ear near the radio to try to listen to this really bad reception of your show.
That's a smart woman. I mean,
Yeah.
your mom lived in New York and listened to our show from
In
Washington?
Washington.
No, South Jersey then.
Oh, she could get it on...
Very poorly.
I wonder how she
I
got
don't
it
know
on.
what station it was.
Must
But
have been from Baltimore or something.
I don't know. Who knows? Hey, thanks, Rachel. Okay.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Later. Bye. So you had lunch with Tim, and Tim ate like a tiny lobster salad.
It was some kind of an entree salad. It was in a bowl.
Yeah. Trust me, when he's not around you, he's eating 50
I don't
bowls.
care what he eats.
I know you don't. I
really,
do.
I don't care.
He's a bullshit artist. I guarantee he came back and ate. Meanwhile, his so-called niece made him a box of cupcakes. That's what he was eating.
So he didn't need lunch.
Yeah. The one he calls his niece that isn't his niece. Hey, vey. Tim, why would you keep
You're
little
exactly-
Mikey waiting for over... What'd you do to your head?
I bumped it.
What's going on with you?
Bumped it. Here's what happened yesterday.
How did you bump your head?
There was a mirror, and I turned around and hit the mirror.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
You're all disheveled. You look disheveled. When did you get good looking? You look like Rush Limbaugh to me.
Oh, come on. That hurts. That cut
No
deep.
offense.
That cut deep. Oh, my
Listen,
God.
I'm no beauty either. I didn't know you were a stud.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
Right.
Robin's out to lunch with these girls. Robin was out with a really good-looking guy yesterday.
Hey now.
Yeah. Do you get hit on a lot?
No.
Like when you go to a strip club, do strippers come on you?
No. Are you
Nothing.
kidding me? No.
So you don't get hit on?
No, not at all.
Like no girl
He
ever...
might not notice.
No,
it.
I
There
think
have been women sitting in our green room drooling over Tim.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Who?
I don't. Yeah, exactly.
I can't believe this.
Joan Rivers?
Right.
Yeah, like Robin, do you know of anyone?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of who it was.
Was it
but,
Wendy the
there
retard?
No,
Yeah, probably.
no.
Probably.
There were a lot of, and even some of the guests who sat in on the
Really?
couch. I said, "Wow, who's that good-looking guy?"
Oh, really? Point that out
In
the
the
next time.
suit.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, point. Show me. But yesterday, I got a call from Don. Which,
Robin would totally fuck you.
Oh, here we
hey now.
go.
I'm telling you.
How about that, Robin?
She'd totally fuck you.
Yeah, right. One
There
night
you
with
go.
me and all of our green drinks and I are out the door.
It's unbelievable to me that you would have sex with Tim.
When did that happen?
It hasn't happened, but I'm saying that you would.
All right.
When did that happen?
Look at
When
his
did
physique.
I say that I would have sex with Tim?
I just know you would.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, we had Mikey come in.
Meanwhile, sex is so disgusting. I was on YouTube again last night, YouPorn. And the things I see on there, I'm disgusted with myself for watching it.
What subject matter did you type
I
in
typed
yesterday?
in all kinds of weird shit, and each one was more. I got more turned off. All kinds of bondage. I didn't like that. Lesbian bondage, heterosexual bondage. I'm watching. I just went back to Little Caprice and watched her get banged in a shower.
Oh, God.
I tell you.
So-
And porno is too graphic.
It's horrible.
I mean, the vaginal lips don't need to be seen so graphically. Where was I with you? Oh, yeah. So listen.
You were going to let me go. 'Cause I was
No,
gonna-
seriously,
Oh,
Tim.
okay.
Square business.
No, I swear to. No,
Okay, let me say something.
Okay, go ahead. You're correct. You are
You don't
absolutely
know how to
correct.
keep a schedule?
No, I
You
absolutely
have a book?
Yeah, I have it at my BlackBerry, and I have it.
Bullshit.
No, I do. I'll show it to you.
Don't keep it in your BlackBerry. That's the problem. Get a book.
And
Why
I have.
can't you
and I
keep
have
it in your BlackBerry?
Because nobody knows how to use their BlackBerry
No,
for that.
I do, and I have alerts that go off as to what times.
So why were you a half hour late for lunch for Robin?
Okay, because I was on the phone with Don, and I told Don, I says, I've got a lunch. So he kept going on. I said, I got to go.
Yeah, Don does that. Don acts like when he has to talk, it's like if you say you have to go do something, he's like, no.
And that backed me up. And then I have little Mikey who came in to also.
But little Mikey, you keep waiting an hour?
No, I had him record with John Kerber doing some promos and stuff beforehand.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? To see if he knows anything?
Right, exactly.
Did he know anything?
Yeah, he's excellent. He's excellent.
Oh, good.
Yeah, really good.
Good.
So he wasn't supposed to be sitting there waiting for you?
No, he came in to record with Kerber, and then
Yeah.
after Kerber,
Yeah.
he came
And why
in
does
met with
Jared
me.
follow you around every minute with your schedule? I mean, dude.
Because I get head on from 20 different
You know what,
people.
dude? You
and
got to write it down. The
I do.
BlackBerry ain't working for you. You know
Nope.
he has 2 BlackBerries?
I have 2 BlackBerries. I have my Outlook, my Microsoft Outlook,
He has 2 BlackBerries. Why do you have 2 BlackBerries? Maybe that's your problem.
because I run out of juice with one. I need a backup.
Don't you have a battery charger?
Yeah, I have a battery charger, but if I'm out someplace,
You go through the battery that quick on a
yeah,
BlackBerry?
because I listen to the channels on the BlackBerry.
Yeah.
So I'm listening all the time.
Oh, I see.
So that's why I chew through so much juice.
What are you doing at 3 o'clock today? Quick.
3 o'clock today. I think I'm free.
I bet you're not.
I bet I am. I bet I am.
All right.
So, but I apologize to little Mikey.
Why
but
are you bullshit Robin so much with that eating in front of her? Like you have a little
No,
crab salad or lobster salad.
I put
You're
on
full of shit.
I literally put on 20 pounds since my lowest weight that I was,
Right.
and
then when you go with Robin, you eat like a bird.
but I don't eat
then
during
you
the
come back
day.
and your niece gives you a whole box of cupcakes you're going through.
I know that was a disaster.
Right.
They're excellent.
Yeah.
She's an excellent. Have you tried? You should have tried one yesterday. They're awesome. They
Did
really.
you listen to Dr. Laura? Did you hear that whole thing?
Oh my God! It was probably the best radio on radio. It was. I found our
It
afternoon show.
Yeah, now I'm a fan.
Everybody's listening to Dr. Laura.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think it was probably the greatest radio ever.
Right.
And it
Come
really
on.
showed the great, callers that we have calling. It was awesome.
Our callers are electrifying. Yeah. They know how to make any show good. Well, there you go.
All right.
All
So
right. Thank you.
Here we go. What is Howard not understanding about your schedule or your technique? Because he seems to think he's got the perfect methods for staying organized and staying, on top of his schedule.
I believe in keeping a schedule. I've got to keep a schedule, but I've got, about 90-some people that I work with during the day, and people just feel that they can barge right into my office at any time, so that's why I have Jared. He's a traffic cop basically, but I adhere to a schedule, but you get pulled off every once in a while because you've got so many people that need immediate answers to things. So you're constantly, adjusting and adapting. So that's what happens.
So just keeping a simple book, as Howard puts it, isn't going to cut it, because you see way more interruptions and your schedule changes so much more on the fly than his.
Right. I deal with all of Howard's people, and so that they're coming at you all the time. So they need immediate answers.
So you almost act as a filter between Howard and all of these constant barrages.
Yes, I am the filter.
So you're actually protecting his schedule.
I'm the protector of Howard Stern.
You're a Superman of these channels.
Yes.
And your eating habits, where he thinks that you're putting on airs for Robin, that you're scaling it back.
No, I eat when I eat, and I don't eat during the day. I juice during the day, and do green drinks throughout the day, and have dinner at night. A sensible dinner.
Sensible dinner at night. Now, if things were different, if you were a single man, would you be so inclined to date Miss Quivers? I mean, there seems to be some sparks, something going on.
I would
there.
be all over her like a cheap suit.
Robin, you said that you don't think of Tim Sabean as a sex object, or as a, you think of him more of in a brotherly fashion, like you do with Howard and Fred.
Yes, like a co-worker, brother, teammate,
friend.
Yes.
But if you were able to separate yourself from that for just a moment, do you see what other women see, that he is an attractive older man?
I see he's an attractive man. I see he's talented, successful. Sure.
So say your paths cross, and you know he's this powerful guy that you just happen to meet, and you weren't working for Sirius XM.
You're really reaching. You also have to consider that, I know that Tim is a married man, and I'm a friend of his wife's. So that colors everything for me.
But let's just play to play devil's advocate for a moment. If
Why
those
do you
factors
have to
weren't
play
at play,
devil's advocate?
Well, for the fans at home, not for my own personal knowledge. I'm doing this as a favor to them. Just to, if you in different circumstances, he's a single man, you're a single woman, you happen to meet.
I see Tim across the room.
Are you thinking Silver Fox?
Yes, definitely.
Wow. No, what strikes you? Because Howard always knocks his physique and that.
No, he has beautiful gray hair. Like lots of times gray hair doesn't always look that good. His beautiful gray hair, beautiful eyes. He's fun-loving. He has a great personality, caring. He has a lot of positive attributes.
So where do you think Howard's knocks on him come from? Because he seems to call him, you've gained all this weight, you're fat.
Well, Howard is obsessed with weight, of course, but he knows that women don't look at men the same way men look at women.
It's okay to have a few extra on you if you're a man, according to our society.
It's not okay to have a few extra on you for health reasons, but you're not ruled out simply because of that by women.
They're not going to be completely turned off just because you have 20 extra pounds on you.
You can work on that.
Right. If that Tim ever gets single.
Fred is disgusting. One of the engineers had to clean out all of our equipment. Fred had a plant growing out of his
board?
like a fungi. Do you know about this?
No, I do not.
You must eat over your board, and all of a sudden, like a seed or something germinated.
Really?
I got pictures of it. It's the most
Holy
disturbing
shit.
goddamn thing you've ever seen. Oh, here.
Dude, I look at this board all the time, and it doesn't look that bad.
Here's what you had
But
growing
I guess
in your
there's
board.
Something crazy here.
You had this growing out
see.
of the board. They actually had to pull it out.
Look at that. You got like a plant.
Look at it. What is that?
I'm shocked.
It looks like a bat. And it's a
I mean, if you
mold.
look at this board now, it looks pretty.
You didn't see your plant?
They cleaned it.
No.
They cleaned it. They had to clear it all out. Look at it. Look at it.
Because usually
This is out of your board. I'm not making this shit up.
That is wild.
Look at this. That was growing.
That's amazing.
Isn't that amazing? That's like it's like a person.
Wow.
And they said it was like here. I'll read you the memo I got
On this board, or was it another part of
No,
it
that
I should
board.
be looking?
That board.
Because I usually like to try and get those like little Clorox things that they do. I try to wipe it down and keep it sort of clean.
Yeah, but evidently it's like stuff.
Must be good for your plant.
Maybe the plant likes it.
The Clorox plant. What was that, Scott? Did you know about this?
Where was it?
Yeah, I know about it.
What
Tell me
is
where.
it?
It was actually looked like a seed. It was inside one of the faders. Like
For real?
yeah,
Yeah, and it was
when
a
they-
seed, right?
It
And
was,
the
looked like a seed
germinated.
that was growing
That
from the heat from the
germinated.
console, but it was inside one of the faders.
But you know what's funny? I eat nothing that has seeds in it.
Don't you eat nuts?
No.
You don't eat anything with like sesame
Fruit?
seeds
No.
or
You ever eat fruit?
The only thing I have,
have oranges or something? Maybe a
no,
seed?
dude. The only thing I have is yogurt. That doesn't have a seed in it.
I don't know, man.
And I have a balance bar, but that's about
So-
it. There's no seed.
What happened? They opened up his board.
Yeah, they were cleaning it and adjusting it, and they pulled out one of the faders, I guess.
Yeah.
So inside the fader was
What's
this
that thing?
whatever it is,
But
growing.
it's growing.
It looks
was-
like it's
it was
growing.
alive.
Yeah.
Did anybody get it analyzed to
They
see what
should,
it is?
because I'd be curious
that
what
is a
that
strong
was.
plant.
No,
It
I
was
don't.
pot.
No, they didn't get it analyzed.
Well, here's the deal, too. And I'm not trying. I mean, look, if there was something that I did to make this board grow seeds, I would certainly admit it.
It's growing.
And I apologize to anybody if I created a situation.
Don't you eat like that trail mix stuff?
No. Dude,
I've seen you eating
haven't-
nuts.
I haven't had trail mix or nuts since 600 Madison Avenue.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't
The
know.
only thing I can think of, there are people who come in here, and I've mentioned that to Scott. People come in after hours, whatever. I see them messing around with the equipment. I even mentioned that to you the other day. Someone was coming in here and burning DVDs or CDs off of my shit, and I told them to stop it.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
That's what it looked like. Well, we couldn't figure out if
I'm
that
telling
happened
you,
or not.
I know what's turned on.
Yeah,
I know
okay.
what's turned
No, I
off when I
believe you.
come in and when I leave.
Well, all right. Anyway, there was stuff growing out of your board.
Fred's
Well,
not taking
you know what?
responsibility for it.
I-
It's somebody else.
Right.
Here's, until
He
until
never
I can
eats anything.
until I can get someone. No, I do eat,
All
but
right.
seeds, no.
I'm sure one day you had something that. Listen, there was something growing in your board.
It sounds like pot seeds or something.
Right. I'm pretty sure you could eat what's growing out of Fred's board. Like,
Yeah, I was going to say,
organic.
like they say you should have gardens
Wherever
even
you
if
are.
you live in the city.
That's right.
And
Can
it's
you
mine.
imagine that something was able to grow inside equipment?
I'm wondering what that plant was
I
because
really am
it
too.
obviously we need that plant. It's a very strong plant.
Hey, Gary, maybe you could take these pictures over to a horticulturist.
No, you need the actual plant.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I can send a picture to somebody. Did you see the picture?
What did they do with the plant?
They threw it out.
Oh,
What?
Shouldn't do that.
I said, did you see the picture of the chair?
Oh, the chair is disgusting.
what was that?
It just was all, I don't know.
Covered in food.
Evan was just in here telling me, he said he cleans your board once a year and it's immaculate, and he was surprised at all the stuff that was in Fred's board and on the chair.
Yeah, and I do eat.
On the
You
chair is
eat over your board every
The chair is
day.
definitely disgusting.
Yeah, but
the board I try to keep clean.
No, I keep my area clean.
but you're eating over there like a
Yeah.
maniac.
I eat like a maniac, but I don't know. I eat over the piece of paper and then I throw it out. I don't know what Fred's doing. There are these big brown spots on Fred's chair.
Oh, the chair is disgusting. I
Yeah.
freely admit that. I've tried to wipe it off. It doesn't work.
No, but what are you doing then?
What happened to it?
No, what it is basically, it's like if I'm slopping down yogurt or something like that, and that's what it is. And I try to wipe it up with a paper towel. I've actually even tried to wipe it off with the Clorox shit. None of it works.
Well, I mean, is that hard to eat a yogurt?
Well,
I guess.
I guess for me, I'm challenged.
80% of Fred's yogurt gets in his mouth.
Look at the board. Oh my God! Does this look dirty? Come back, please. Come back in an hour. And see, I've run out of the Clorox things. But
No, it doesn't look
it doesn't look bad, right?
right.
And every once in a while, something like here will spill, and I try to wipe it up. See these are paper towels. That's what I've got. I try to use what they give me. You know,
You're a human being,
I'm a human. Obviously a sloppy human being.
and also you're in a situation where
We'll have some sad news for you.
So,
The menu you're looking at is outdated.
well, here's the one thing. So, they change the soups every day. I have a list of the soups.
I give up.
Turkey chili. I'll get you turkey chili. That's good. I've had it
Soup?
there. Yeah.
Turkey chili soup?
It's like a turkey chili. Yeah, that's what it is.
soup.
It's a,
It's a chili.
soupish. It's chili.
Is it soup or is it chili?
It's chili.
Go ahead.
Split pea, garden tomato vegetable. You don't want to get clam chowder. Chicken noodle, cream of broccoli. You don't want cream of potato and cheddar. Those are the ones I have.
All right, I'll try the chili.
It's good.
But
that's good.
fattening, isn't it?
Turkey chili? No.
Give me the cream of potatoes and cheese.
All right, and you want to wrap with that or just turkey chili?
No, just turkey chili. Yeah.
See, I
over you.
I get a great smoothie from a place up
Yeah.
where I live, but I gotta tell you, like there's a smoothie shop down in Rockville Center. it's like 1,400 calories.
Right, I don't
you know
want
what I mean?
that.
Like you know,
I was just
you
gonna
should try that one place that you're talking about. That you looked at the smoothies. It's right around the corner.
Good, Howard.
Because I used to get them on my way home.
I give up.
I'm sorry. Dude.
I checked the fat content.
I don't know. It's not working out for me. I was talking to you during the commercials about my lunch. So Will sent me home with 5 menus from delis and stuff and places around here, like Pomp, 5 menus. He said, why don't you pick out some stuff you want for lunch since you hate your lunch so much? I hate my lunch. The whole baked potato turkey thing wasn't working. They weren't making it the right way. I liked it. I like a potato microwaved, almost completely hard, like a hard ball.
Really?
Yeah. I like all the nutrients burned out of it. But anyway, I got to do it myself, and it's a whole hassle. So now I'm looking for alternative lunches. So I went home and I did my homework.
Yes.
I took out all 5 menus. I studied. I hate staring at a menu, but I looked at every choice and I picked out like 10 lunches.
Okay.
Which I'm going to do on a rotating basis. Pick them all out. Will comes back to me the next day. He goes, I called all the places. You eat lunch too early at 8:30 in the morning. They don't want to make lunch, and it's too much of a fucking hassle for them, and they don't want to do it. I go, fuck. I had a whole smorgasbord.
Let me ask you something.
And
I don't know what these
smorgasbord
things are, but could he order them a day before?
No. Evidently not. Will knows how to do it.
Okay.
So then he said, I'm sorry, man. Now I'm back to that turkey sandwich, which I don't want to eat. So last night he got me more menus. And I'm looking at the menu. Now I'm down to really shitty menus because I think I'm just going to order soup for lunch. So I circled. Did a lot of work on this. Hey, Will, get in here. I got chicken noodle soup. I could do for $4.99, you get 16 ounces of soup. Is that a good lunch? Chicken noodle soup? I mean, that's a lot of food, right? Well, I'll be
It's
full.
got those matzo balls in it?
I don't know what it's got in it. Then there's one called, listen to this, garden vegetable, and navy bean.
That's probably a more hearty soup.
Yeah, with turkey chili added. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Organic split pea, I like that. Listen
I'm
to
just
this.
wondering, you like that full feeling.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So the bean
You like that
soup.
full feeling. I like to eat and feel full. Call me a nut. Why is my lunch such a fucking hassle? Everyone around here...
Because you're eating at 8:30.
Thank you. I mean, that's what it is.
So, but what am I supposed to do?
I don't know. I'm hoping somebody hears
Maybe
this conversation.
Maybe I should eat lunch at another time.
Yeah, like
when
lunchtime.
else?
But I don't have any time.
I know. Maybe you can eat something
I
to hold
hit
you
the gym
over.
during lunch, and you know what I mean?
Maybe you want another kind of breakfast.
So I'm looking at the menu. I said, you know what I do? I got to get another kind of lunch. Oh, I see what you're saying. Another kind of breakfast.
Right.
Yeah, why can't...
You could do that. Anywhere will do breakfast.
All right, so look at this. They say here, they got make your own salad, but it's hard to eat a salad when you're on the air and you
And
only
they
have 2
probably
minutes.
don't have that set up, do they?
I mean, they might be able to work it out for how.
All right, what is this? What is a smoothie? Like, does that have...
That's just fruit, sugar.
Well, it could be yogurt and
Listen to
fruit.
this. Berry crush, strawberry, raspberry, and blueberry fresh fruit smoothie. But I don't know, is that
Well,
with milk?
it depends on who's making it.
Well, wait a second. Here,
Whether
listen to
it's,
this. The Pump is a very healthy place.
Okay.
They make something called Energy Shake. $6.89. This could be my lunch. Now listen to this. Cafe Vive with chocolate whey protein. Isn't that what that's what we advertise?
That's protein.
Whey protein.
Yeah.
Cafe Vive?
What's Cafe Vive? I don't want caffeine. Oh, it's coffee. Okay, forget that one.
Right.
How's this? Fruits of paradise, rice milk. That sounds good. Pear, strawberries, blueberries, banana, pomegranate juice.
You're acting like this is going to fill you up. It's a drink, Howard.
Yeah, but that's enough for lunch for me.
Yeah, sure.
I'm pretty sure.
Because what I see you eating over there is pretty hefty.
Yeah, and I don't like it. It's too much for me.
Too much?
Yeah.
You should try to get a breakdown of the calories and the
Yeah,
sugar
what's the
content.
calories
I don't know, but most places do that because smoothies are
By
one
the
of
way,
those
you
things.
are officially gross. He was over my apartment last night for 2 hours. We had a meeting. He claims he had eaten improperly because I put out some nuts and fruit, and that he had something caught in his throat. You're sick. You have a cough.
No.
You were coughing every
I know.
second.
I had one of those wheat
Yeah, but
things.
you had a
caught-
phlegmy, hacky cough.
No, I just had something caught in my throat.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
You're
did.
sick.
No, Howard.
And during the meeting, I turned to Gary because he's in my apartment.
I know. He's just like,
and I go, Gary, are you okay?
I was. I was fine for the whole meeting.
You were snorting through the whole fucking meeting.
I was fine for the whole
artist.
meeting, and then in the middle, I had one of those wheat checks things,
Right.
And like a thing got caught in my throat. It's one of those
Dude,
weird
you were
things.
coughing for an hour.
It wasn't an hour.
Yeah. It was an hour. I'm neurotic. I know.
I promise you that I was not sick at your house. It was one of those things where it got caught because it was fine.
I want him in on the meetings because he understands shit. I guess.
You think he
Yeah, I think he does. But he's sitting there and he's like, and I know he has a cold or something because he's like, ugh, but not a dry cough.
All winter long, he has issues because of the dryness.
No, but he has a hack.
I know what happened.
He's got a phlegm in him.
But that's what I'm saying. He always is gunked up.
Yeah.
Because of the dry heat and
But
all
he
of
claims
that stuff.
he's never sick.
And then when
I told you I was sick last week.
Listen to it. There it is.
That's what I'm saying. Then when something rattles it, it all starts moving around.
He was sick for a day, and all of a sudden it was gone.
I was sick for 2 days.
Are you better?
I'm better.
And what was that going on in my apartment?
I told you I had the fucking wheat check thing, and it just got caught in my throat.
For an hour it was caught in your throat?
It wasn't an hour. It wasn't an hour.
He's so gross. In a meeting, I'm trying to concentrate, and all I can think about is...
You know what? You don't do this
he's
to anybody but me.
You're the only one doing that.
Bullshit.
Don was fine.
No, I get that, but it's
David Height was fine. Tim was fine.
Were they all looking at Gary while he...
No,
they heard. I bet you they were.
No, Howard's one of those guys. Howard hears a noise. You know, like in the movies when it's hyper. You know, it's
Robin. Every 2 minutes was this hacky, phlegmy
for
thing.
like 10 minutes. No, not for the whole time. For like 10
You
minutes.
sound like you have fucking tuberculosis.
But
anyway.
Black love.
What I'm just...
Meanwhile, thank God for him because I got so annoyed at this meeting.
Really?
It was going up to 2 hours. I stood up. I go, that's it. I'm done.
Meeting over.
I start yelling. I don't want to be in any meetings like this anymore.
Get out of
This
here.
is not what I got in radio
He threw
for.
us out. He really did. I mean, he didn't say get the fuck out of my house like he was mad at us.
I threw them all out.
He was mad in general, and he's like, "Get out! It's done."
Yeah.
So we all slithered out.
One of these... I can't wait for the play.
All I know is they were telling me shit that goes on here. I got so fucking crazy. There's a couple of
Really?
people going to get a talking to today.
What's going on here?
Don't fucking ask me. I'm on fire. So I stood up and I said, that's it. Everybody out.
You know, Robin, it was a lot like
Get
the
outta
scene in
here.
Larry Sanders where he goes, "I want to be out of the loop. I'm
Yeah,
fucking done.
that's
Get
what
me
I
out."
said. I said, guys, this is crazy. I didn't get into radio to be a manager.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there listening to budgets and management ideas. And I'm like, I said, I can give you a creative ideas. You guys go fucking take care of it. This is 2 hours I could have been reading the newspaper for tomorrow's show.
Right.
God damn it.
Get out.
But he said that too. He goes, "That's it." He goes, 2 hours of my life I want back. I could be reading the fucking paper for the show. Get out." We all
Well, that's it. And he's phlegming all over the place.
That didn't help.
Oh, you know what it is? In my apartment, I built a little office for myself where people
Yeah.
could sit and meet. I thought that'll be so cool. Now, I haven't had many meetings there because who wants people in my apartment, disgusting people with their dirty shoes and everything?
This is what you think of after
Yeah.
you have this thought that you want to have meetings.
So I had the meeting, and I know I'm never having a meeting in there again.
By the way,
Yeah.
one thing about that, if I can make a suggestion, it was really hot in there yesterday.
Because Don complained the last time we had a meeting that it was too cold.
Even Beth walked in and she goes, "My God, why is it so hot in
so
here?"
Beth knows how to work the heat. Fucking lower.
But it's not up to her to walk into a
Oh.
meeting
What
and
did you
Well,
do?
why didn't you
Did you
tell-
jack the temperature up to 90
No,
or
it's the way I
something?
keep it. I like it warm.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you? You are old.
Yeah, I am.
Good Lord.
I felt like I was in Pompano Beach.
But anyway,
With
getting
Jesus.
back to the smoothies, you have to be really careful. That's one of those things like people say,
Yeah.
"Oh, I eat yogurt," and it turns out it's all fattening.
Right.
You
So
gotta be-
here's what they put in it. Listen to this. Here's one. Green Magic. Like your green drink. Green Magic. Orange juice, pineapple, basil, avocado, strawberries, all in a shake. Now,
Oh, God.
no good?
No,
Oh, God. Look at that shit you drink.
no,
Why? No good?
It's all juices, which you
Oh.
know is sugar.
Well, what can I put? What could I do? I mean, I got nothing to eat. I'm hungry. I just want to drink something or have some soup, and that'll be it. That'll be my lunch. I don't know. Yeah, I give up. I forget
The
it.
soup you said with the beans, I think you would like.
All right, get me that soup with the beans.
What?
What?
Huh?
Why do you ask me to look at these menus and then you act like you're a stranger?
Soup with beans?
Yeah, look.
It was a
it says here.
cannelloni something or other.
Look,
Okay.
right here. It says vegetable and navy bean,
Yeah, navy
All right.
beans.
turkey chili. Add $1.
You got it.
Or organic split pea. That sounds good.
Time.
Give me the garden vegetable for lunch today.
Today?
No, not garden vegetable, the vegetable and navy bean.
We'll do our best today. So
You see what I mean? I can't get it. I'm the only guy can't get it.
I don't know what to tell you. We got to talk to the manager. She's not in till after the show.
Forget it.
No,
I don't
no.
wanna
We're
eat.
going to make it happen. I don't want to say no to you.
Yeah, here's these menus. Find out what's in these smoothies. Do a full investigation. Get back to me. I have a whole staff and I can't get lunch.
Time.
I want to make a suggestion to you. Once you said you would consider a vegetarian option.
Yes. Where is it?
Remember my friend Joy who
where
runs
is she?
Candle 79? I'm sure she'd be willing to make you a lunch that was here.
There's vegetables?
At 8:30, like a vegetable wrap.
Oh, I don't want that.
You don't?
No. I don't want a wrap. I don't want bread.
Okay, something without vegetables then.
Plain vegetables, no bread? Where's that Guatemalan shit soup I saw a picture of? I'll eat that. I'm hungry. I can't get anything.
It was filling.
I bet.
You wanted me to talk to Joy and see what she could do for you?
Yeah.
Because she could do any number of things.
All right. Ask her what she's got in mind.
All right.
Please, I'm
Because she
begging
used
you.
to fix some food
Ask if
for
she
you.
could do a healthy kind of drink.
Oh, she
smoothie.
can definitely do that.
I don't want to be shitting my brains out, though, all day. With that drink of yours, I see what goes on.
If I fixed you up, boy, you wouldn't be
Yeah.
holding on to railings as you walk.
You think? I'd get my balance back.
Turkey chili.
Man, look at that thing. It looks like that's a big pot of chili.
No, there's just some bread in there.
All right, well, I was able to get something. Now they had that ready?
For you.
For me. King of all media.
They're good guys over there. Oh, they brought the wrap too? I'll give you a wrap too. In case you want that too.
I would give that wrap. Hey, whoa! Don't give that wrap with you. Try the turkey chili.
There's a reason you're the producer. I feel bad I threw you out of my
You might
apartment.
take one bite and go.
I bet you were thrilled I threw you out of the apartment, right? It was enough already.
I was getting a little hot.
I didn't know you were that hot.
Romano. There seems to finally be some resolution
Maybe.
with today's lunch.
No, there's resolution for a day.
Well, he seemed to really like the turkey chili.
He liked the turkey chili. Tomorrow maybe he hates the turkey chili. Maybe he wants a sandwich. Maybe he wants a salad.
Right, thank you.
The man wants some variety, which I completely understand. You don't want to eat the same thing every day, So this happens periodically. I deal with this. We try and get him a new menu. He gets tired of the menu. We go somewhere else.
I've always learned.
It's 8:30 in the morning. It's what, 8:20 right now. People don't make breakfast or lunch at this hour, so it's just difficult.
First of all, you're not giving him any ratings.
It's
You don't have a meter attached.
it's
to
just
your
tough
TV.
because
Isn't that how they take TV ratings now.
Well, he's a picky eater.
He's a picky eater, and somehow I've become responsible for what he eats.
I don't know how that works. Like if you.
Which I don't mind because it is important to him. It is very important, probably more important than any of the stupid things I do around here. But is that why I went to Syracuse University? Is to become a lunch guy?
No, but when you've been given an opportunity such as working for the show, you do what the boss asks you to do.
Absolutely.
Sometimes that involves interviewing high-profile guests, and sometimes that involves being a lunch runner. I mean,
and sadly enough, being the lunch runner is way more important to Howard than any dumb free interview I do. It's the truth.
hey, you got to keep the boss happy by any means necessary.
Anything for my boss.
Now, are you hoping that a listener or a restaurateur that's a fan will come through in the clutch and offer some sort of gourmet meal?
At least send us a menu, please. And it's not for Howard.
Okay.
But do they
It's for
have
somebody else up here.
check your DVR to see what you're taking?
So, yeah, that's my next step. We're going to have to taste all the food to make sure it doesn't kill them. Like the kings in England used to have a food tester to make sure they wouldn't die. They weren't poisoned, so that's my next step.
But a temporary solution for now. You can get by on the turkey chili for a few days.
Turkey chili probably bought me another week. As long as it stays cold and shitty outside, I think turkey chili is a good hearty meal. So, beyond that, I don't know.
Godspeed, merman.
Thank you.
You're in Howard's apartment yesterday. You're having a meeting.
Yes, I was.
Do you have any idea that this little throat clearing or this little?
Yeah, no, I totally had an idea because I was, coughing and I kept drinking water, and he goes, "Are you okay, man?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just got something caught in my throat."
But did you know he was going to bring it up again today?
Yeah, I had a pretty good idea he would. I could tell once he brought it up in the meeting. I had a feeling he'd bring it up today. There's no guest today.
Right. So any little thing that might have happened.
He might have noticed that I trimmed my left pinky nail in an odd sort of octagonal shape.
But he's ripped on, the phlegmy sound in your voice before, especially when you were a smoker.
That was a long time ago.
But he did say he would make mentions of that you're constantly clearing your throat and.
Yeah, listen, I'm not going to deny I have some issues from time to time. I think a lot of them are created by nerves being around him.
Mm-hmm.
I find that I don't have those issues except when I'm in there with him in the morning, and I start thinking about it when I'm in the car and all that other stuff. But I have been sick. Yesterday, that just wasn't what it was.
And he's someone who's extremely paranoid about being around, any type of sickness.
Yeah,
like the other day, you were wearing a mask.
Right.
And so that just all contributes to one big, perfect storm of blame against you, I guess.
Well, that's his problem, not mine. I don't blame him for anything.
But going the other way, it sort of fulfills itself, because then it becomes more psychosomatic for you. Like you're going to be constantly thinking about it, and therefore clearing your throat more, and the whole thing just becomes.
So
a big
in other
cycle.
words, you say basically Howard's making himself sick by focusing on me, making me crazy, and then giving it back to him.
Exactly.
He's nuts. Steven Tyler's guy said, "Hey, Steve was great. Steve's on Twitter now. Could you mention his Twitter address?"
I got to get on Twitter. I want to follow people.
You should.
I like
set up an account for you?
Yeah, but I want to be. Don't I want my name?
It might be taken.
How do you think I should do it?
Should go on his he says, look at his. I am Stephen T or something like that. Should go and see if Howard Stern's taken. I'm going to bet the farm it
But I
is.
guarantee I could call them or have Jeff call them.
I actually have emailed the guy, the owner, several times. I emailed him and he's taken care of. He took a guy down that was a fake me. And he took down a guy. Somebody that was a
He's
fake.
probably interested in having the real
mayor.
people. Like, how come Steve Martin has Steve Martin?
He
doesn't. It's Steve Martin to go.
Yeah.
You know what?
Because Steve Martin's a comic.
Yeah, they probably don't do it if the person's legitimately, because that would be kind of
right.
A lot of people. I think I saw that yours might have even said it's being held for you. I think
Really? I think Howard K. Stern has.
Yeah, right. So, would you check into it, Jason?
Yeah.
Or I know Jeff could do it, maybe.
Well, check and see if Howard Stern's taken.
Because I would like to. But will that mean people somehow can bother me?
Yes.
But I'm not going to Twitter. I just want to follow people.
Right.
but if you just want to follow, you should use a fake name then. Then you wouldn't.
Right. Right. If you just want to follow,
Yeah, if you
just
just
go
wanna
on.
follow, use a fake
Go on as your.
But what if I want to Twitter something? What if I get inspired?
Then get the name. Why don't you start with the fake name and then see if the real name, and you can hold that too.
And who do you follow on that?
I follow a bunch of people, but
Like Steve Martin, I would
Steve Martin, I follow a bunch of sports guys.
Yeah, news.
You know who's worth following? Brie Olson.
20 seconds, Howard.
Yeah, she's good. Oh my god, it's absurd the stuff she writes on there. I need to be fucked.
I would follow.
Roger Ebert's a great one.
Ebert's a good
Roger
one.
Ebert?
He's great.
Yeah. There's a couple of comedians that I follow.
Roper's a good one, actually.
You follow Robin. That's
No, you
fucking
don't.
funny.
She's a horrible Twitter.
No, but it's good material for the show.
This is a good topic. All right. So,
I'll make a list for you and I'll check out the names. It says yours has been suspended. So someone probably did it, you as fake, and now they're probably just locked it up.
Once it's suspended, you can never get it back.
Hillary, they probably could
let me get my name.
Hillary Schuff works with Twitter. Like she has direct contact there, so I'll talk to her about it.
All right. And then I would follow someone.
Okay. I'll put a list together for you.
And someone will follow you.
Now with my new Android phone, I get updates on everything. So I'm going to get a Twitter account.
Oh, good.
So-
People have been asking me, get Howard on Twitter.
I'm going to get on Twitter. Jason's going to sign me up today, and then but I'm only going to follow people at first.
Oh, that's so silly.
Yeah. So I said, who should I follow? First of all, I got this letter from Steven Tyler's people saying, thank you for having Steven on the other day. It was a lot of fun. Can you let everyone know that Steven has started tweeting? This is what got me thinking. His name is, I guess he doesn't own his own name. I am Stephen T. His account is I am Stephen T.
Okay. I'm going to follow him.
Yeah, and I said to myself, I'd like to see what Steven Tyler has to say. He's a very witty gentleman.
And is he Stephen with a V or a PH?
V. And so I was like, and plus with my phone, I have a widget that I just get notified whenever somebody
Mentions you?
or not mentions me, but tweets.
Oh,
You
okay.
know. So I said, I heard Steve Martin's a real good tweeter. I would follow
Yeah.
him and Steven Tyler. And then I said to the guys, who else am I going to follow?
Well, Joan Rivers, Lisa Lampanelli.
One of the guys said Roger Ebert is the best tweeter.
He is amazing. He's always on there, and he's got good information. Yeah.
So I'm gonna get in on that and see what's
If
happening.
you want the inane, Paris Hilton.
Does she have a tweet?
Yeah.
But does she write it or does some idiot write it for her?
Sometimes I think it's her because
Oh.
it's like, I'm going to go to sleep now. Naps are so much fun. Naps are great.
They are great. She's right. I need to read that. I've been feeling bad about napping. No kidding, yeah. She says naps are great, huh?
Yeah. That's one of the things I read.
Right.
Yoko Ono, I love to follow because she's
yeah?
sort of announcing something or saying, one of her crazy love things.
And how do you know who to follow? Is there a list of everyone that you can pick from?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I might follow that because I like on my phone that it pops up. I'm digging my phone. Very involved with it.
Really?
Yeah, very involved with this phone. Don't ask. A day and night with the phone. It's my whole new life.
You don't get frustrated every time you try one of these new things.
Yeah, this is a lot to handle. I mean, the camera now is frustrating me and the way it interacts with the email, but nevertheless, I'm involved with it constantly.
Because I started trying some of these new apps, and then I get them, and I'm like, I don't know how to use it.
Right.
I downloaded it, now I don't know how to use it.
What do you want, JD?
I had someone you can follow on Twitter.
Who?
There's someone that...
Well, everyone... I go, hey, maybe I'll follow Robin. And a couple of guys who will remain nameless said, Robin's the worst tweeter.
I don't care what you say.
I go, well, I'm going to follow. They go, what does she tweet about? I asked. Her vegetables. I said, oh, okay, I get it.
I tweet about my cats. I tweet about a lot of different things.
I'll
I was
follow
tweeting
you.
about tennis the other day. I was tweeting about football.
Is it nonsense or you got something good to say?
No, sometimes it depends. But lots of people were following the progress of my cat. So I was, tweeting about Leroy Brown and...
All right, I'll follow you.
Yeah.
I'm going to follow you.
Put pictures on there of them.
But I will delete you if you disappoint me.
Go ahead.
Unfollow.
I will unfollow.
Did you stop following me, JD?
No, I haven't. You don't even follow me, so...
I don't?
No, you don't.
See, I would follow JD.
I
know
want
why?
to follow JD. I see some of your tweets
I'm
sometimes.
pretty witty on there.
I saw Social Network. It was okay.
JD is...
I saw King's Speech. It was all right.
Oh, do you follow him?
No.
Yeah. Do you
but I
have Twitter?
imagine that's what it sounds like.
Do you have it, Fred?
No, I don't.
No.
Why
I probably
aren't
should,
you
I
on
probably should
Twitter?
get into it.
You know what, Fred? You should have a Twitter account because
Yes.
everyone wants to hear what you're
Yes.
thinking.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I think you should.
Everyone would be locked in with bated breath or finger.
Well,
There's a guy...
I would follow JD because I've read him on Facebook, and
Is he
actually,
good?
he's way more articulate when he writes than when he
he
speaks.
might be one of those kind of guys that's better literally.
Like he turned me on to the Big Mama's House 3, the trailer, and I loved it.
And John Hines said that he turned him on to a really good movie the other day, which I don't know what the name of it was.
maybe Shattered Glass.
That's it.
I like Shattered Glass.
Shattered Glass is good.
He turned me on to a great movie. I only watched the trailer, and I know it's going to be great. It's called I Think We're Alone Now. It's a documentary about Tiffany's stalkers.
I have a
Good
documentary.
Lord.
I know I'm alone now. It's my life.
Yeah, anything with Alone, JD watches because he can relate to it.
Home Alone, Home Alone 2, Home Alone 3, Home Alone 3D.
Gary, does your Twitter account get hacked every week?
It got hacked a couple of times, but I think I got it fixed.
How do they do that?
I think I figured it out. I have when you want to put up a picture, it's not so easy. So there's a thing called TwitPic.
Yeah.
And I think they were hacking through that, so I just shut that down. I think I'm fine now.
Oh.
But it kept putting up this stupid diet. It said, hey, guess what? I lost 8 pounds in 7 days, and you can too. And then I had a website, and I kept saying it's not me, and then people were complaining that they were getting ripped off. People, were being goofy.
There's a couple people you can follow that you might like. There's one called Sexy Candids.
Hey, someone told me Brie Olson's good to follow.
Yeah, well, she just posts like dirty shit like, I want a guy to just come inside me and use me like a whore.
I don't want that. I don't want
No,
that.
the people that Kanye West, a lot of people like to follow because he says ridiculous things. Who is the other one that everybody? 50 Cent. Sometimes you see him getting, like he'll be talking to girls, asking them to do certain things, and you see him commenting on what the girls are doing for him.
See, I don't care about that.
I find him interesting.
See here, Gary gave me a list. Like Bill Maher, I would follow. I like him.
Yeah, I'm not following Bill Maher yet. I would do that.
Conan O'Brien, I'd follow.
I follow him.
Is he good?
Yeah.
Tracy Morgan, I'd follow.
Definitely. I don't follow Tracy.
Does he even tweet?
It says here he does. See, Joan Rivers, Steve Martin, Gilbert Gottfried, I'd follow.
Joan Rivers is funny. She was always saying funny stuff.
Gary Shanley, but it says here he never Twitters. So
Yeah.
then what's the point of following him?
Exactly. That's why I don't follow Tracy Morgan. I don't think he Twitters that much.
Really?
Roger Ebert, everyone said is the best.
Yeah.
John Stamos Twitters?
He's on there.
He don't Twitter the truth, though. What's going on for real?
Right, he doesn't tell you what's really going on.
Yeah. John Favreau, I'd follow him.
I think I follow him.
Let's see here. People from work. Gary Delabate. Ralph, evidently.
Is he on? I didn't know that.
With that Geek Time stuff.
John Hine, I think, is on.
Steve Brandano.
Lisa Jisms. Oh, that's Lisa. Lisa G is. Oh, Lisa. Oh, I thought it was Lisa Jisms.
That's a good name.
Page 2. So Benji, either yesterday or the day before yesterday, first of all, everyone thinks he took an Ambien and then was walking around being weird. So
Which would be like the second time.
bumping into walls and everything. But in Blue, he went and asked. This is cut down from 5 minutes. He asked Lisa G out on a date, and she sort of agreed in a weird way.
But Lise,
He wanted to Skype with me. That's how it started.
I don't know what you kids call it these days, but get a couple drinks in her first.
I'm not gonna, if it's not what you want, it's fine. But I would love to take you out on a date if you'd like to come on a date, a real date. And if it's not going well, you can bail at any time.
No, I would never do that. Oh, you mean like have my girlfriend call me on the phone, go, oh, I gotta go, there's a cat emergency?
Let's start with a short 15-minute, 20 Already got it, whey protein. And then if you want to hang out more, we'll hang out more.
He doesn't...
I think he's high. He may not remember he did it.
He did, banged it.
I think I'm married. Hey, did you take an Ambien at work yesterday, Benji? Because everyone said you were high as a fucking kite. What was that? What was that about? Why are you doing that?
I don't
Is that for
usually do
attention?
that. Yeah.
Is that what happened? Because everyone said you were wrecked.
I was just trying to get attention.
Oh. Yeah, he was like walking into he takes Ambien here and he goes, I want it to kick in by the time I get home, and it's like it's a shtick now. He was walking around all high, and then he asked Lisa G out on a date for real.
For real? What do you mean?
Yeah, I got it on tape if you want to hear it.
I could.
Were you for real on this?
I was for real, but I was also having fun. So it's kind of a combination, I guess. But Lise,
And what's this lease? Like Rob and lease? Is
It's
that your
cool.
move?
Yeah.
It's cool. It sounds so fucked up. I can't even
It's
tell you.
lease. Women.
Like when he goes Rob.
I like saying Rob.
No, yeah, good.
Try, say
Well,
it.
Robin doesn't like it. No, fuck off.
Look, you would like it. Rob.
You're an asshole.
Try it.
Rob.
You're doing it.
I'm doing it like Rob.
It's nice. It's a fun way to
Lease.
feel.
Her name's Lisa. What is it?
He's a weirdo, dude. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
He is a friggin' weirdo.
What'd he do?
That girl yesterday when she was here.
Yeah.
So when we went
Casey?
Yeah. When you went to commercial break, he came out in the hallway and he was just standing there like he does this a lot too. He'll just stare at people.
Yeah.
He'll stare at
He does that to me.
He'll stare at
We
the
had a
guest.
staff meeting yesterday. He starts staring at me like I'm a woman.
Well, then he was high, right?
But yesterday it was like really weird because he was like just standing there in the corner and he was just staring at this girl like she was like from outer space.
Well, I've seen him do that before. Anytime he thinks one of the guests is hot,
Yeah.
and he might be able to get him,
Yeah, he gets that-
goes out there when they're doing that post-interview,
Yeah.
and tries to get into the interview somehow to get a chance to talk to them personally.
like Brachu. Yeah, but usually he'll start talking to them.
Uh-huh.
Yesterday he wasn't talking; he was just standing there,
Yeah, because
like,
he
like a
thinks he's
statue.
because he thinks he's hot, and like the girls are going to go for him.
It was so funny, man.
Yeah, well, here he is with Lisa G on his Ambien. When did you take the Ambien? Because I saw you in a staff meeting. You were fine.
It was about an hour after that.
Oh, okay. What do you do here all day?
Yesterday, I was just at the staff meeting. I had to. I just sent in some quick things for Gary coming up.
Why were you staring at me during the staff meeting? It was weird. Remember, I looked over you and I said, "Can you stop?" Remember, I was just kind of like, "Okay, man." You were like gazing at me.
Really?
Yeah, it was creepy.
Like boring
he
a
did that.
hole into you with his
maybe-
eyes?
You know what? That might have been when we had that bad chair that fell back.
Yeah.
That might have been when I fell back on the chair. Maybe
No.
Maybe, I don't know.
chair lash.
I mean, I like looking at you, but I don't think I stare at you.
You usually leave right after the wrap-up show. Why did you stay around all day?
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, I had to talk to Tim and I had to do some stuff here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was another thing because he was waiting for Tim. So every time, like, he'd go, "Is Howard's meeting over? Is Tim out yet?" And then he'd go to Gary's office looking for Gary. Is Gary in there? No, I see Gary's in the green room. He's in a meeting with somebody. Oh, okay. And then he starts wandering around.
Yeah, there's nothing
and
to
then he
do.
comes. He goes, "Is Howard in the studio?" I go, "No, Howard's in the bathroom in the studio." He goes, "Oh." And then
Right, because I thought I had to go back in the studio, and I thought you might be having a meeting, and I didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah, all right. Anyway, here he is
That's
doing.
really weird.
You're weird, man.
Here he is with Lisa G.
I love you, Benji, man. You're weird.
High as a kite.
But Lise,
He wanted to Skype with me. That's how it started.
Listen, I don't know what you kids call it these days, but get a couple drinks in her first.
I'm not gonna, if it's not what you want, it's fine. But I would love to take you out on a date if you'd like to come on a date, a real date. And if it's not going well, you can bail at any time.
Ew, I would never do that. Oh, you mean like have my girlfriend call me on the phone, go, oh, I gotta go, there's a cat
We
emergency?
can even start with a short 15-minute, 20-minute meet for drinks, and then if you want to hang out more, we'll hang out more.
He doesn't look high to you right now?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, come on.
He looks like a guy who's asking to chick out.
Yeah, hi. You're on Ambien, you're on something. I know you are. I know you. What did you take?
You're avoiding.
You are avoiding, Lisa. Here's the question on the table. Will you go out for drinks and possibly dinner with Benji, is what he's asking.
As a date.
As a date.
I will go out with Benji if there are other people around. No.
Now I want to do a real date.
Why wouldn't you do it alone?
Because I like Benji as a friend and a coworker.
Right.
And I think he would be better with someone younger.
I really would like to take you on a date. Seriously. We have a nice connection.
We do.
What about trying the group date first and then seeing if it leads to a real date?
I would do that if that was the intention.
Okay. What can we agree that you guys put together a group date, and if that goes well, you'll give them a one-on-one date?
Yeah.
All right.
And you'll treat it seriously?
Yeah, sure.
And you'll treat it seriously?
Yes.
Okay.
I think Lisa was being very diplomatic. It's her way of saying Benji is fat and ugly, and I don't want to go out with him.
Oh, what's funny, she says he'd be better off with somebody younger. I don't think there's that much age difference between Benji.
That's the weird thing.
You don't think so?
No. Hey, Lisa, who's doing the news thing
It
here?
might be Steve today. I'm
All
not
right.
sure. Oh, it's Lisa.
It's Lisa. Would you ever look at him seriously in a romance, do you think?
No.
No.
We're so opposite.
Right.
But if he got you alone, see, this is what he does.
Right.
He wears women down.
That's
No
my
kidding.
secret. That's my secret.
I may be fat, but there's a thin man inside.
I get them alone and talk to them. That's my secret.
Yeah, well, that's a good secret.
Don't
Keep it to
scream or I'll
yourself.
stab you.
Right.
I'm on time. He's late. I love to be organized. He's a mess.
But you're not physically attracted to him, I think. I mean, bottom line, I think you can put up with a lot if you're physically attracted to a guy.
But has anybody ever been physically attracted
yeah.
to Benji?
Yeah, I mean, he gets girls.
Yeah,
But that's
Sarah.
what I'm saying. He
Right.
wears them down. He stays
Right.
around until they can't avoid him.
I don't know what his secret is, but he does get women.
Ask Gary the note he got the other day.
What?
From who?
You know what? There was a couple came to the wrap-up show, and the girl was really cute.
Yeah.
And the guy sent me a note afterwards. He's like, thanks for having us. By the way, he goes, I never understood Benji, but my girlfriend thought he was really, really cute.
Yeah, notice it's his girlfriend who doesn't have to go out with Benji. You know.
The girl from last year's Christmas party,
Yeah.
she said that Benji kept coming around and hanging around
And wouldn't leave
until
her alone.
she finally slept with him.
What are you talking about?
Is that your plan with Lisa, just to keep nudging her?
No, I was just fucking around. I was having fun, and I thought we were all having fun.
But you're attracted to her. I mean, you'd like
Do
to
I
go out
find
with her.
her attractive?
Yeah.
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 And you were sort of serious if she would go for it.
I sort of serious, but also a show thing. Do I think we'd
You guys could be fuck buddies.
Yeah, I'd be a fuck buddy with Lisa if she wants to be.
Right.
Let's see, I have half hour to kill.
Lisa, if you have real deep needs for a man, then he
you
can
know.
fill them for you.
No strings attached. He's your Ashton Kutcher.
We can do it once a week too. Start with that and see how it works.
Right, thank you.
Why don't you start this way? You have sex, see how it goes, and then you'll make more.
won't even commit.
Why don't you do it instead? I'm busy.
I'm available at noon
Start without you?
But Robin, that girl didn't say that.
What?
You said
Yes, she did.
Yeah, she told us that on the show. She said that you just kept hanging around, and she finally just had sex with you.
You came to her house and wouldn't leave.
Oh, okay. You're talking about a year ago. I thought you said the last Christmas.
No, I meant last year.
No, that was a different victim.
So, Lisa,
Yes.
when Benji attempted to sort of ask you out yesterday, you believe he was intoxicated or on some sort of he was medicated in some sort of
Yeah,
way?
definitely.
What gave that away physically? Were his pupils dilated? Were his...
His eyes were half shut. He was stumbling. He was mumbling. Yeah.
You don't think it was
even
part
ask
of...
Steve. Steve was here. He saw the whole thing.
Steve, he seems sedated, to say the least.
I don't know. I couldn't tell whether it was just an extreme case of shticoma but it was very entertaining.
And that lessened how sincerely you welcomed his advances, Lisa.
Yeah.
Because you thought
who
you thought
could
he was
take him seriously?
You thought he was doped up.
You know, it gets you thinking, like, how do these girls say yes to him and then sleep with him?
Was
Like, what is he doing?
Is Robin right that he wears you down? Is he wearing you down right now?
No, he's not wearing me down. He's becoming a pest.
But like I was saying to you earlier, you could just, if you really truly didn't want, anything to do with Benji,
right,
you could just cut him off.
But he's nice and he's a co-worker. I'm not going to say, get out of my face, you asshole. I'm not going to say that.
He's harmless.
Yeah.
Cute in a way, I feel like you feel.
He's nice, he's smart. There's so many good qualities about him, but then he's got those real irritating ones, and then you don't see the nice qualities. So, yeah, that was happening yesterday. He wouldn't leave.
Now, let's say you guys actually make this group date happen.
Yeah.
Somewhere down the road. And things go well. You see the charming side of Benji is out. He's cute, he's funny, he's whimsical. Any chance of a follow-up one-on-one?
I don't think so, because I can just imagine going back to his apartment and it's a mess. It's like hoarders. That I'd throw up. That would make me sick. I wouldn't even be able to get naked. I don't know how women get naked for him in a place that's, if he lives in a pigsty. Ew.
So, are you saying that if he cleaned up his apartment, you'd
He'd have to start being on time, clean up his apartment. I'd have to change him. Who has time for that? We're so opposite.
But there's that little crack of the window is open.
Whose crack?
Well.
Yeah, the crack of his ass.
No, it just seems like there's that little window the window of hope is slightly open. You're not giving him a no. You're saying there's a chance.
I didn't say there's a chance. I said I'd go out on a group thing together.
Maybe Benji cleans up his act. He becomes a little more responsible. Holds on to some of those charming qualities at the same time.
And you think that's going to happen? He was voted almost the most crazy, right?
I don't know.
Oh,
I see a change from Lisa G to Lisa B in the near future. Benji, was there any chance that you were a little bit medicated yesterday with Lisa? Lisa and Langford both tend to think that you were.
I said I was.
For real though, you were on Ambien?
No, I took one Ambien. I was gonna go home and go to sleep.
You all right?
So that's there was no.
Huh?
But as far so let me get to my next
I'll take
question.
a blood test.
So
I'll be happy to take a blood test.
Benji, as far as a relationship between you and Lisa G, were you serious? Are you serious with your advances, or is it?
I gotta go back.
Okay, I'll get you afterwards.
I was fucking around, but I was having fun with it. Do you know what I mean? I was being a little flirty, but I was more joking around than being serious.
Are you gonna keep joking with her like this, or do you really ultimately want to get in her pants?
Yeah, I would love to fuck her, but that has nothing to do with this. I mean, but it's not. Listen, she's a cute girl, but she's not that special. I want to fuck her. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's a lot of cute girls I want to fuck.
She's not at the top of your to-do list.
No. Of the girls that you guys know that work on the show, maybe she's in the top 3 or so.
Well, in a male-dominated staff.
Now she's cute. She has a nice body, but no, I don't dwell on that too much.
Are you going to keep pressing like Robin says you tend to do, or that you wear down women with your advances?
I think I'll try to rub against her in the hallway and stuff. Try to walk by her. And
see if friction leads to something more.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thanks. Well, welcome here, but welcome back to the show.
Yes. Yeah.
It's been a long time.
It has. It's a good thing I don't look any older. Which way am I going?
Just this way.
Okay. Thanks.
Sure. So, are you looking forward to this appearance? So, a bit of a reuniting with Howard, or is this something?
Yes, I am. I think this is really the first time I've ever, been here in person, and this is when you know you've arrived. I mean, when you're on The Simpsons, when you're on the cover of Rolling Stone, and when you're on Howard Stern, you're part of the pop culture. So
it's truly something you respect, Howard's show and the whole nature of it. And
oh, he's the best there is. I mean, yeah, he's the best there is. Period. on talk radio. So, yeah, this is good. I'm getting nervous though.
You are.
Well, you know,
he's going to bring up whatever he's going to bring up, and there's no stopping him, or there's no preparation for that.
No preparation. No, it's not like you studied the night before.
There's no crash course in Howard.
But I have been studying the impact of inflation on the world bond market, in case that comes up.
You've got a good backup plan.
I got a good backup plan.
A good diversion tactic.
Talk the economy.
Hey, Jerry Springer's here. I'm always fascinated by Jerry. I told you, I just read that he made $500 million.
Yeah, I understand he's incredibly wealthy.
Yeah. I'm thinking of setting you up with him.
Oh, geez.
Come on. Jerry.
Another fix-up?
What's happening? I have so many questions for you, Jerry. Hey, good to see you. What's happening? Nice seeing you. Jerry Springer, of course, host of the Jerry Springer Show, which, of course, is still on the air.
Hello.
Hey, Robin.
You've probably been on the air as long as Oprah.
Not really.
No, not nationally. I was doing local news for 10 years.
Jerry, I can't figure out why you walked away from America's Got Talent.
Did you walk away?
Did you get fired, or be honest with me?
Yeah, I'm going to be honest the whole time.
No, really.
I learned that.
Right.
They wanted to go. It was a combination of things, but clearly they wanted to go younger.
Yeah.
And so that was that. And
okay,
also
because they were spinning it. I guess they wanted to spin it that you walked away because you had other things to do.
Well, that is partly true. That summer that I didn't do it, I was doing the musical Chicago. I was playing Billy Flynn on Broadway and also in London. So that is true. I was doing that. But during the process of negotiating that, they decided they were going to go younger. And the truth is, look, I'm 67.
Yeah,
but you have a
host.
young following.
But what a great gig, right? I mean, that had to be the easiest.
Well, I still do. I'm still with them because I do the live tour now.
Yeah.
Like I did 3 months of America's Got Talent in Vegas the summer before. And this year, I did the 25-city tour. So I'm still connected with the show. I just don't host it.
It's a really successful career, and yet I always feel like you're apologizing for it to someone, like because you know. But why apologize? I mean, people love the show. Yeah, okay. So it's people arguing and fighting. It's like wrestling. But really, why apologize for it? I mean, you've even said
you do it. I mean, you shouldn't apologize.
But Jerry,
I love doing it, and it's a lot of fun. But it's not so much an apology. That's partly a joke when I apologize. But I'm not here defending it in terms of saying this is an important show. We're helping
but Jerry,
people.
You've said
it's a stupid show.
You have said, but that's the thing. You say it's a stupid show. But wait a second. You have said if your mother was alive, you would never host that show.
That is true, but that's because of my relationship with my parents.
What was your relationship with your parents?
It was wonderful, but they were very proper. My mom was very proper, and I just know how I feel. I'm being dead honest with you. I just know I would have been
embarrassed.
Yeah,
really.
It's old world. I just wouldn't have done it. We never cursed in front of my parents. We didn't. I just know that was me. That was Gerald growing up.
What did your parents do for a living?
My dad was a vendor. He sold stuffed animals in.
You were poor growing up?
We lived in rent-controlled apartments. I won't say we were dirt, but no, we weren't poor, but we certainly were what...
You grew up in Chicago?
No, New York.
You did grow up in New York?
Yeah, I grew up in Queens, PS 99.
And what's weird to me is that, I mean, your whole background, it sounds so depressing and sad. But all your family on both sides wiped out in the Holocaust.
Right.
So, when you grow up, and you're surrounded by murder and mayhem. And I'm sure when you were a little kid, all you did was hear the stories about how when you step out in the world, you're going to be killed, you're going to go in a concentration camp, you're going to die.
But that's interesting, because there are two ways to respond to that. And there's some families where that is everything. But my parents never wanted to talk about it.
They never spoke about the Holocaust?
No, we just knew that we saw the pictures on the wall of all our relatives.
And they were all dead?
They were all dead.
Your maternal grandparents and your paternal grandparents were all killed?
Uncles, aunts, cousins, and all the came. Now, I never knew where they died until a couple of years ago. The BBC does this show called Who Do You Think You Are?
Right.
And where they take 4 celebrities a year, and they go back as many centuries as they can.
And trace your roots.
Right, and they found all the records. One, they have the clout of the BBC, so they are able to do things maybe that individuals can't. And secondly, since the wall came down in and communism fell, the records suddenly opened up in Eastern Europe. So now they were able to find out a lot more. So they had the records. It was unbelievable. They had the records of, what train car they were on, what experiments they did on each one, when they were fed.
Were experiments done on your family?
Yeah.
What kind of experiments?
On my dad.
Like Goebbels type, put cement in the vagina type?
I don't. Yeah, but stuff was done to my dad's mom. My mom's mom was.
What did you learn? What did they do to your dad's mom?
Well, they things on the brain and stuff like that.
They would just open up their head and do shit to them.
Yes,
to experiment on them.
Yeah.
So you weren't exposed to that much as a kid because you lived the kind of lifestyle.
They didn't want to. It was very. They just didn't want to talk. They didn't want to go and see Sound of Music.
See, because they didn't.
No.
Were they anti-German? Like, was everything in your house forbidden to be from Germany?
Well, no, because they were proud of their of the German culture.
But they wouldn't buy a spoon made in Germany, right?
No, we couldn't get a Volkswagen or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
But I would think, too, because it's kind of shocking to me that someone was raised with so much of that around them. You're a world traveler. You travel, 200,000 miles a year or something crazy like that?
Yeah, I do travel a lot. And they encouraged me to do it. It was just it wasn't like philosophically they didn't want to do it. It was too painful to do. So they didn't say, don't go back to Germany or don't do this stuff. It was just too difficult because all of this happened when they were like 35, 37 years old. When all of a sudden you lose everybody, you get out of the country as quickly as you can, and they literally got out, as it turned out, 17 days before Hitler went into Poland to start World War II. So according to the visa numbers, they were among the last 100 people to get out of Germany before September 1st, 39, when the wall when the gates closed and the war started.
Wow.
So they literally just made it. And my sister was born a month later.
So your mother's parents stayed and they got out. Your parents got out as kids.
Mom and dad got out. And my sister was born a month later in London, and then I was born during the war in London.
Wow.
And, we both were born during the war in London. But the rest of the family didn't get out. But they never knew what happened to them because obviously, you can't send postcards. Right. So all they knew is they all were gone. And then...
Now you went to that show and they turned you on to what happened.
You show up in London with your passport, and for 10 days, they don't tell you anything. They take you around and all this stuff. It was
very emotional.
Unbelievable. Yeah, it was.
Are you even American or are you British?
Oh, yeah. I became American. My parents became Americans after they were here for 5 years. They took the test, and I became American because I was their child.
Right.
Then when I was 18, I could choose for myself, and I chose and became an American citizen.
But you could never run for president.
No, I left England because I couldn't be king.
So your parents did they groom you for a political career? Because that's really how you started. Jerry Springer wasn't a guy who was on TV. You were a guy who was a mayor, and I think you were kind of planning a life in politics.
Well, that was our passion. That was my passion, and we always talked about it at home. Not running for office, but I remember growing up at home at every meal. My sister Evelyn and my sister and I, everyone at the table, four of us at the table would talk about one thing they read in the newspaper that day. Now, initially, I was always, because I was a little boy, I would talk about sports, everything the Yankees did, everything, I grew up just talking sports. But then as I got older, I started to read the news pages other than sports, and it just became, I was fascinated with it. I mean,
politics.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, how's a poor guy, not a poor guy, but sort of a lower middle class guy get into politics and have a successful career and get elected mayor of Cincinnati?
Well, getting elected mayor was a fluke. I was really I was during the 60s. Yeah. I was a hippie, I guess you'd call it, and I was a war protester. And I was active in the civil rights movement, and because I really cared, I had no idea what my career would be. I wasn't thinking career at all.
You weren't thinking radio, TV, anything like that.
Nothing. I was just thinking, let's stop the war. And my parents are saying, I did go to law school because it was just assumed that I would either go to. It's the stereotype.
Were you a smart student?
Yeah.
Were you one of these? Where'd you go to law school?
Northwestern University.
Oh, no kidding. So you were a really good student.
Yeah. I did well in school.
See, people don't think of you like that, right? They think of you as like some guy who's hosting this whacked out show.
Well, the persona is, which I understand. That's right. And that's totally fine. I mean, I
was just going to say to you, don't be embarrassed by the Jerry Springer show, and I'll tell you why. Because and I know, like, you got shit from George Clooney. Clooney was a close family friend.
That isn't. I mean, I met him once.
Right. But Clooney was a supporter of you and was proud of you. And
well, yeah, they were. the history there, and they're lovely people. I really like them. They don't like me, but I really like them.
Yeah.
But Nick his dad was the anchor on the competing television station that I was the anchor for 10 years. So we were competitors.
Right.
And we became number one, and a pretty dominant number one.
You were an anchor man?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's how I got the talk show.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I did 10 years on city council and mayor, and then in 82, my term was up in 81, and in 82 I ran for governor of Ohio. I didn't have a chance of winning, but it was a good race. Actually, it was pretty close.
Yeah.
I lost. The very next week, I was hired by the NBC affiliate to anchor the news in Cincinnati. I wanted to do political commentary, but they wanted me to anchor, so we had a trade-off that I would agree to anchor the news, but they would let me do commentary every night at the end of the newscast, which at that time was really something new, because normally the station editorials and commentaries would always be by a general manager, station manager. In other words,
never the anchor
somebody
man.
else.
But
yeah.
here you actually had the guy giving you the news at
See,
the end.
I didn't
for 2
even know
minutes.
you had this whole background.
Yeah,
I didn't even know
did it
how
for
you
10
came
years.
to be. Are you worth $500 million? Is that
No.
accurate?
Where I know this.
First fact that guys told me, 2007, Jerry Springer was reportedly worth $500 million, and I just assumed...
Where did that come from?
I would only think that would happen if you
I don't
owned the
have
Jerry
a
Springer
bit
show.
of what you have.
You don't have a lot of money?
Okay, I'll take the.
Pull out your wallet. What do you got on you? Come on, seriously. What do you have?
He'll tell you what he's got in his wallet.
No, what are you worth, Jerry? Do you own part of the Jerry Springer show?
No.
No?
I do very well, but I'm not a billionaire.
Do you get $20 million a year to host the Jerry Springer show?
Well, I'm not going to tell you what I make.
Why not? Why not tell you?
It's personal.
It's impressive.
No, I do well.
You
no
do
one
well.
needs to send me money, but I do very well, and I'm very.
But it's not $500 million.
No. I mean, where does stuff like that?
I don't know. This is what.
Well, you know what happens. The bad part about that is then everybody calls you. You know, we'd like you to build this school for $200 million. They think I'm Oprah. Well, we get these letters, and I'm thinking, what are they thinking?
So the Jerry Springer show. My point being that George Clooney, getting back to that, while he respected you knew the family and all that, once you started hosting the Jerry Springer show, they became disgusted with you. And they're like, you're persona non grata. I read that Snooki from that show, the New Jersey show, MTV, said she would never do your show because you have no class.
She apologized. No, that never happened. That was a totally made-up story. And she apparently tweeted and sent us an email saying, I'm sorry that story. You rock, you're great. Blah,
She
blah.
didn't say she was too high class to do your show.
That totally never happened. I never
But do
met
you
her
get
in
a
my
lot
life.
of shit walking around town? Do people say, oh, Jerry, it's a disgusting show and this and that? I mean, do you...
God's truth.
Yeah.
Never.
Right.
Ever.
So why be embarrassed?
Well, because I wouldn't watch the show, but it's not aimed at me. When I was in college, I would watch it.
Right.
But it's not my demographic.
All right, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Then. Okay.
So I don't apologize. Like, look, I've been doing it for 20 years, so obviously I'm not apologizing to the point of leaving it.
The show is still successful, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's very successful.
It does well. It's
many-
got a niche. That's why.
They said at one point at the height of the Jerry Springer show, listen to this number. You were on in 51 countries at the height, 30 million daily viewers.
Well, we still are. We still are. We're in more than 51 countries now.
Yeah, and they say the ratings have actually gone up. There was a period
in recent years, not compared to what they were in the mid 90s. But it's niche programming. You know that.
Do you wish you could be hosting something you're
What
more
would
proud
you
of?
prefer to do?
Like, what do you want to be doing?
If you could have your druthers and if you had made your name in the way you wanted to, what would you be doing?
Meet the press?
Yeah, I'd like to do either a political show on cable or a late night show.
So why didn't you do it?
Well, no one's asking me.
But you got to make it. You got to put it out there.
You could put
I'm
one
too
of those
old.
shows.
I mean, because
What are your politics? You still liberal?
Oh, very liberal.
It's very difficult to get a. Why do you think you're so liberal? Do you think it's your background with the Holocaust and all that?
I think so. I mean, if I try to psychoanalyze myself, I think you live through that. But other people are conservative that live through that experience. So I don't know that it's universal what I'm saying, but at least the lesson I drew from that is you never judge people based on what they are. You only judge people based on what they do, and that makes you profoundly liberal.
Are you against the war in Iraq?
Oh yeah.
Are you against the war in Afghanistan?
A little less so.
A little less so. That's like me. I'm not against the war in Afghanistan. I understand why that was happening.
Exactly.
The war in
did
Iraq,
think
I
you
don't
had
get.
to break up their bases. The war in Iraq. Well, I'll tell you the stupidest thing, and then I'll get off Iraq. But the part that never gets discussed, everyone was always talking during the time, including my liberal friends, about he's lying, they knew that, and all that. My argument was the other way. My argument was, let's assume they were telling the truth.
Right.
That Bush really believed that they had weapons of mass destruction. Then what we did was even worse. Why would you start a war with a country that has weapons of mass destruction when you admit you don't know where they are? I mean, isn't that
Find out
crazy?
what's right. Yeah, maybe that is
So you
crazy.
knew you
It was
couldn't
a
take them
crazy
out because
time.
we knew we didn't know where they were. Why start a war when you really believe? If you honestly believe they had weapons of mass destruction, they could have wiped out Israel. They could have wiped out the Middle East.
Do you wish you were president?
Oh yeah, that's the best job in the world.
No, seriously.
I
do you
really
wish-
do. I'm being.
You wanted to be a politician. Did you get derailed because of the hooker thing?
No,
Is
that happened before. In fairness, that happened 5 years before I ever became mayor.
What did you think when you opened up the paper and you saw Spitzer was resigning as governor of New York because he went to a hooker? Did you say to yourself, "Hey, wait a second, what is the big deal?"
Well, on one hand, I did. On the other hand, I understand why that became a big issue because so much of what he was doing politically was against these people.
Against
In other words, it was
corruption.
the hypocrisy.
Right. He could
That-
be held up for blackmail because he's going to hookers.
Yeah, it made it. So it wasn't the fact that he was with a woman. It was the fact that it was exactly the opposite of what he was going after these people. And that kind of made people uncomfortable.
So why didn't you stay in office? I never understood that either.
Oh,
why,
well, I
why did you resign as a result of seeing a hooker?
Because I was 27. I mean, I was that was overwhelming to me at the time. And I said, "Oh my gosh, my life's over." In hindsight,
you wish you'd stayed.
Well, it didn't matter because I went back. I was elected the next year,
right?
And then I became mayor of the city. So I mean, it had no effect on my career.
So maybe
Zero.
Spitzer should have stayed in office, is what you're saying.
Times have changed,
Yeah.
but I think times have changed. I don't know, and who am I to judge someone else on?
And you would pay in cash now if you had to do it all over again. Is that true?
Well, she never cashed the check, so I always thought, wait a second.
Are you for?
I didn't pay for it because
Maybe
it wasn't
she
cashed.
liked me.
That's right.
Yeah.
Are you for legalizing
No, I'm sure she
prostitution?
didn't like me.
You've got to be for legalizing pot, right?
No.
You're not?
No, well, I tell you what. Well, here's a decision I made early on in my life. It was during when I was in politics and also during the Vietnam era and a little after it. I figured we had to choose our issues. And I was so big on the civil rights and on the anti-war movement, I didn't want to lose support on that because I was arguing on whether or not people ought to be able to smoke. So I just said, I'm not getting involved in that issue.
Well, no, that's smart as a politician because
But
that
even
would
as a person, I don't want that fight because I'm going to choose my fights.
I'm not a pot smoker. I don't do drugs, but I would recognize
I'm the
anybody's
one
right.
person that understood Bill Clinton.
When he said he didn't inhale?
Yeah.
Because you never inhaled?
Never.
You tried
Ever.
it and you were uncomfortable with
At
it.
one party, I tried and I started choking and it burned. It burnt the back of my
And you said, I don't want to do this.
And then I was always in a point in my life when I couldn't. For example, back in the 60s, I was then in law school.
Right.
And it was made very clear to us on opening day of law school, if you ever do it, you can't be admitted to the bar.
Right.
So that was out of the question.
Right, that could have blow your whole thing.
Right. And then the next day, I was running for office.
Right.
Once I got out of law school, and so then you don't do it because of politics. And then all of a sudden I'm a dad and this kind of stuff.
Are you disappointed in your life that you're not somehow involved in politics right now?
No, I've had...
Are you happy with that? Are you happy the way things have gone?
Yeah, I mean, what a life I've had. I mean, really, how arrogant would I be to say, boy, have I had it tough. I mean,
You're glad you're not an anchorman? Anchorman now are getting screwed all over the place. They're not doing
Well,
great.
I never thought being an anchorman was... I don't want to say it's not a serious job. Of course it's a serious job. But that was never challenging.
It wasn't?
You're reading a prompter.
Yeah, but wait a second. How did you have that ability to read the prompter and do all of that? I mean, you were a guy in politics. You were not a broadcaster. You would never, you were not in...
Well, it wasn't very... Honestly, they sent you to school for 3 days in Iowa.
And you were able to pick it
up. The maggot school. Well, I was very
Maggot School.
MAGID.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, that was his name.
I mean, how negative about Anchorman?
Yeah, Maggot.
Maggot School.
Now you see my depression.
Right. Don't you think that's amazing? You know how many guys try to become Anchorman, and you were an Anchorman in a major
But
market?
because I was the mayor. In other words,
I
what
see.
they made this, they were last in the ratings. Channel 5, the NBC affiliate, they were bottom of the rating. I mean, they were behind the Independent station at the time. So they had nothing to
as a
lose.
stunt, they said, let's get the mayor to be the Anchorman.
Exactly.
I see. And it worked.
And it worked.
You became the number one Anchorman in the market.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then it was a serious job. Because
Yeah.
the
Well,
ratings
because
were
frankly, because of the commentaries.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I kept winning at the time. You had regional Emmys. I guess they still have them.
Yeah.
Right.
And I kept getting those. So, yeah, and I thought I was good at that. I mean, I'm not immodest in terms of what I think I do well. I think I'm a nice guy and I think I'm bright, but I'm not talented. And I'm not blowing
Maybe you
smoke
are
at you.
though. Why are you so?
What do
Why
you
are you
mean
so
you're not
negative?
I know what I'm good
The
at.
fact that you became an Anchorman and were successful, and you were a successful
That's a
Anchorman
skill.
for 10
It's
years.
not a talent.
Sure it
No
is.
one would have picked me out of high school and said, this guy's going to make it in
You
show
don't think
business.
Chuck Scarborough in New York is a talented individual? He's an Anchorman. He's been successful for his entire career. He's good looking.
He may be, but you don't have to be talented to be in television.
Really?
He may be.
Gee,
you
I-
have to be talented to be on the stage on Broadway. That's talent. Those people got it.
What are your jobs right now? You got the Jerry Springer Show.
Then
you
I do baggage.
What's baggage? It's a game show.
It's a dating show, a dating game show on the Game Show Network, and now it's being test marketed in a bunch of states.
That's a show where it's a dating show, and you put out all your baggage to the person.
Yeah, three items of baggage. It's actually a very funny show.
I would
wish
watch
would've
that.
thought it.
I never even see this show.
Well, it just started. It's on the Game Show Network. You get GSN every night at 6:30 and 9:30.
Okay, here it is. Don't miss Jerry host baggage weeknights at 6:30 on GSN. All right, Game Show Network. I never
All
see this
right.
Game Show Network. So you host.
That's a funny show.
All right, I'll
That-
check it out.
I don't
you're proud
apologize
of.
for that. Well, I wish I would have thought of it. I'm the host and I make jokes, but that's a great show. Yeah.
So a guy comes on, and what does he say? What's the guy's
Well, let's
worst
say a guy
baggage?
comes on, and out come these three, let's say, beautiful women. Sometimes it's a woman and three guys. And a few times we've had a guy and three guys, in other words, gay relationships. But anyway, let's say a guy comes on, and he's going to choose from three beautiful women, and the women come out, and just like in traditional dating game shows, they talk about how wonderful they are. And then, but during the course of the show, they have to open a small, medium, and large bag.
Right.
And when you open it, it's just like in Deal or No Deal. There it says what the baggage is. I have lunch with my ex every other week.
I see.
So the guy starts eliminating, saying, you have too much baggage. Finally, at the end of the show, he chooses the one woman. They're hugging. This is wonderful. But now, before the show ends, he has to open up his big bag. And then
Oh, then he
sometimes
could
she
have-
says, that's too much.
What's the worst baggage a guy has sometimes?
Well, the most different baggage was this woman was the contestant, and she had to choose among these three hot-looking guys, and she picked this one guy. He was so happy because she was a bombshell.
Right.
They're so happy, but now she has to open hers, and it turned out she was born a man.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that
And
a deal
honestly,
breaker?
You couldn't, you know how, you couldn't tell. This
Really?
I couldn't tell. I mean, I really couldn't.
And you've seen a lot of.
Oh, I live with that. I mean, I live on my show with that.
Right.
But
Did you ever try homosexuality?
No.
That's not your thing.
No.
Would you ever be with a woman who looked like a woman, as good looking as this one, but was a man? Was formerly a man?
Do you think you could follow?
Well, I'm happy where I am, but
are you happy? What are you now? Are you married?
I've been married for 37 years.
I thought for a while. I thought you had separated in 2008.
I know all this stuff is always written.
Is that not true?
I am very happily married.
You are?
Yes.
Monogamous?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Where do you live now?
I haven't, as you know, always been, but
Yeah, right.
yeah, but
you
no,
had a couple of years.
yeah.
Did fame go to your head for a couple of years where you said, "Jesus Christ, I've never been this famous"?
No.
I
You're
got to,
close to blue everything.
Yeah, and you were just like, fuck it, I gotta
you'll
go
have
for
to
it.
talk to other people, but I don't think there's anyone who ever worked with me, anyone who knows me I don't have any friends in show business. I have the same friends I grew up with. Honestly, I live such a lovely existence, but a normal.
But you're over the whole chick thing.
The what?
The whole chick thing. I mean, you're just
Well,
like.
when I was in college, boy, because I never had a date in high school,
Right.
which is true. I was the shortest kid in school.
Right.
And, now I'm 6 feet, but I was only 5'1" when I graduated high school.
Really?
My dad was 5'2", so there was never any thought that I would grow. And then I started growing in college and law school. I mean, I was growing in my 20s, and really the bones hurt.
Late bloomer.
Very late. Not
I was going to say, that growth spurt must have killed you.
When did you lose your virginity?
During rush week in college, my freshman year. I was 17.
College seemed like an oasis.
You were 17 in
I
college?
remember having to lie to my parents because rush week was 10 days before the first day of class. I went to undergraduate at Tulane University in New Orleans.
You were 17 in college?
Yeah.
No kid. So what, were you some kind of brainiac? Who graduated? Did you graduate
early, or was that on time?
It was on time because.
What'd you get on your SATs? Did you get like a 1600 or something?
I just don't remember. I mean, that's true. I really don't remember.
Well, it must have been pretty high if you're that.
I do well in school. I think I'm a bright person.
Well, evidently you are.
Yeah, but again, that's different than being talented. And I see people that are really talented. And I'm not blowing smoke at you. I said I've said it on all kinds of interviews.
Right.
You have talent. You can create. You have it, and you really have it.
Well, thank you. Someone finally said that about me.
No, I couldn't do what you do. There's certain
do you
things I
think
can
Nick
do very
Cannon
well.
is doing a good job as the host of America's Got Talent? Didn't you do just as good a job?
Well, yeah, but he's hotter looking. He's younger. I understand the demographic they want.
Did you like Piers Morgan?
Yeah, I do like him.
I heard you were angry with him. You felt that on his British show that he had insulted a 6-year-old, and you thought he went too far.
During the show. First of all, I would hang out with Piers Morgan because I really enjoy him. I think he's very bright.
Right.
And the interview you did with him was great.
Thank you.
And I love what you said because part of his whole persona is to I'm the best there is,
Right.
And you said, well, you're great now because you had Oprah and me the first week, and that was just a great. Yeah. Wait till you have to get people like
Guess
me.
what? I was right.
Yeah.
So
I like Piers Morgan, and I got on the show during one of the episodes. He started, because he plays the Simon Cowell role on that show, and he started going after one of the children, and I wasn't just angry at him. I was angry at the producers of the show. As I said, you can't invite children on this show and then beat them up.
Right.
That's not fair. If these kids are too young to be on this, and you think they're being pushed by the parents, then don't let them on the show. But don't take a child and start making a child feel bad.
It's weird.
Yeah, so I went out on stage and I said, stop it. It was live, so they didn't really want. But the poor kid.
But you say you have no talent, but isn't one of your gigs now? You're in England doing a play.
You're doing shows. You're doing plays.
Yeah.
What are you in? Peter
I
Pan or
enjoy
something?
doing it. Yeah,
Peter
I just
Pan?
finished.
You played Peter Pan?
No, Captain
Captain
Hook.
Hook. I was
Yeah,
going
you
to
don't
say,
wanna
are
see
you
me.
up on the wire?
I watch you, Peter Pan.
Yeah.
So you're Captain Hook. So don't you have to have talent to do that?
Yeah.
And you said you were in Chicago?
You do have to. Yeah. You didn't see the performance.
Oh, did you get bad reviews?
No, I got good reviews. The best.
Is it hard to memorize the lines?
The memorization isn't difficult. It's you have such respect. When I did 2 summers ago, I did Billy Flynn, playing Billy Flynn in Chicago.
Right.
That was the toughest thing I ever had to do in show business. And I have such respect for these people.
Why are you doing this? Why?
Don't you have to dance and sing and everything?
One day I'm going to die. Now it's
you want to experience everything.
Exactly. Someone comes to you and said, "Would you like to be on Broadway?"
Do they audition you to see that you can even do this?
This was funny. When I did the Billy, they saw me on Dancing with the Stars.
Right.
The producers in London.
Did that do you a lot of good, Dancing with the Stars?
Well, apparently, career-wise, it must have, because I started getting. That's
People
how I
liked
got
you.
That's when I got America's Got Talent, The Offer, and Broadway, and all this.
I think you like doing it too because it let people see you in another way.
Well, I did it, honestly, I did it for Katie, my daughter.
Yeah, that was kind of touching.
Yeah.
You were dancing, your daughter was...
but she's special. She's great. So therefore, I would do it. Right. So anyway, but I wanted to learn the waltz and I said, okay, because originally when they asked, I said no, not because I'm too good for them, but because I'm not too good for them. I'm not good enough for them. And I thought this is a younger person show. And I just said no. Well, 6 weeks later, apparently someone they had on the list just before the season started had dropped out.
Right.
And so they called again, And so I went home and I said, "What do you think?" And oh, Dad, this will be great. Go, let's do it.
And what was the whole premise? You going to dance at your daughter's wedding or something?
Yeah, just the father-daughter dance.
Right, right.
That came up because she was going to get married. She was getting married 3 months later, which she did.
And your daughter had overcome special needs or something? I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what was going on there with you and your daughter. It was a whole emotional thing.
Yeah, she's wonderful now, but she was born, blind and deaf and stuff like that. But she's legally blind. I mean,
your daughter was born blind and deaf, and she can see now.
One ear.
No kidding.
Yeah, but when we say blind, it doesn't mean she can't see anything. It means that she couldn't see things.
She was legally blind.
Legally blind. I mean, it was a
wow.
I mean, she could never drive or anything like that.
That
But she's wonderful. She's a mother. She's got we got a great grandson.
But that must have been devastating to you. When
Sure.
your daughter, I mean, that's an amazing.
But it's
thing to have.
interesting. Once you have that situation, you can't imagine another child. And I mean, you can't imagine a different situation.
You love
This
that
is
child.
who she is. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did they come to
Exactly.
you?
It's like
did they know in
the
utero
best thing in the
that she
world.
had birth defects? Do they come to you and say you can abort and you can do?
No, one, we wouldn't have, and secondly, no, we didn't know. Back then, you didn't know.
And what'd you do? You got great help for your daughter, and she was able to persevere.
Well, there were a bunch of things. She was born with no holes in the back of her nose. I mean,
no nasal passage
in the back. You looked at her; it was everything looked, but it
she
just
couldn't
didn't
breathe
go
through her
anywhere.
nose.
Right. So immediately they had to open up.
What was the reason for that? Did they say is it a bio?
They said it's coloboma of the optic nerve. It's 1 in 6 million have it. I mean, it's a fluke.
But she was born with a number of birth defects. Was there any